Hey everyone, it is Abby. How are you guys doing tonight? Hope this finds you guys doing well. Today we have a woman who wrote in and she was somewhat surprised about some pictures that her supposed friend sent to her husband. Um, so we shall get into this story and see what she has to say. It says, "Hi Abby. I'm sorry if this email is too long. I did my best to summarize it. When I was in my senior year of high school, my husband was a substitute teacher, and of course, all the girls liked him because he was young and good looking. I would be lying if I said that no one ever tried to flirt with him because, let's face it, we did all the time. To his credit, he was always very professional and never pursued anything with any of us girls. We met back up a year after my graduation, and that's when we started dating. At first, my friend used to joke and say things like how lucky I was to have that, what everyone in high school wanted. At first, it was funny because things between my husband and I weren't very serious. But as our relationship progressed and things got more serious, I didn't like the jokes anymore, and I let her know that, and she stopped. For years, she never made those kinds of jokes again, and she became involved with someone, so I thought all those things were in the past. However, a few days ago, I was taking pictures of my baby and our dogs with my husband's phone since his phone is much better than mine. And at that moment, he got a DM from an anonymous Instagram account. So, out of curiosity, I opened it and I couldn't believe what I saw. It was a video of my friend touching herself. At first, I was too naive and thought, well, maybe she sent it to the wrong person. But later on, she commented that she was mad that my husband had blocked her main account and asked him if he liked the other videos, which obviously means this wasn't the first video she had sent him. So I looked a little further and found the chat, and sure enough, the pics and videos were still there. And even though he blocked that account, he can still look at them whenever he wants, and thinking about it makes me feel really sick. In the chat, she confessed that she was always or has always been in love with him and that her boyfriend doesn't satisfy her because she can only think about my husband. She also said that she knows that lately he's not having much fun, and if he wants, she can give him a hand without anyone knowing. I was so hurt, you have no idea how much. Especially because a few weeks ago, we talked about how I felt ashamed of having sex again because I gave birth 2 months ago and that I felt insecure about my body. Today, but I told her as that as good friends that I thought we were, because I expected her to give me advice or encouragement. I didn't expect her to try to screw my husband. The only thing my husband told her was that she was crazy and that he was going to show me that chat so I could see who she really is, and then blocked her. But it's been a few days and he hasn't shown me the chats, and that makes me wonder if he liked those pics and videos, so I confronted him. He told me that he doesn't care about her and he didn't show me them because he didn't know to tell me, and he thought that telling me would have been bad for me. And in parentheses it says, I had a really bad time during pregnancy and he has been very concerned about my health ever since. So that's why he said that. He also added that was the reason he locked himself in his office every time she came over, because she makes him feel uncomfortable. Then I asked him if he thought our sex life was boring, and he said no, and that he was satisfied and he didn't mind not doing it for weeks, because when we finally did, it felt like the first time, and hearing that was really nice. I can't stop thinking about why he didn't delete the chat. He says it was so he could show me when he was ready, but I don't know. Now we are on vacation, but all I can think about is that every time we are intimate, I think maybe I'm not enough, and that's why he didn't delete the chat, so he could look at them when he wants. He has noticed that and has told me 1,000 times that he thinks I'm hot, and he only thinks of me when we are intimate, and had only saw the pictures and videos when he first opened the chat. Am I overreacting here, or should I really be concerned? Well, first and foremost, I think your so-called friend has got to go. Cut that relationship off now. She sounds like the type of person that is just going to take advantage of every opportunity she can to try to get with your husband, and that is no kind of friend. And you are only inviting trouble by keeping her around. Really. Like, she needs to be gone yesterday. I really think that, you know your husband and the type of person he is. Do you feel like he's being genuine with you? Would be a question for you. Um, most women can tell when their significant other is lying. Even if they don't call it out or question it, they know, they feel it in their gut. You said that he hasn't deleted the chat. How long has it been since you found out and you confronted him about this? Has it been, and have you asked him to delete the chat? From the way that you describe him, he sounds like he's a very good guy and he loves you very much. and is kind of almost trying to take on the protector role that most men do, and really, in my opinion, should. Um, and by not showing you that, I think that was kind of his, sounds like that might have been his way of protecting you, or trying to protect you, or, trying to find a way that to break it to you that wasn't going to upset you more than he thought it should. um it sounds like he knew you were having a hard time and was trying to be considerate of you and your health and your feelings, um and really was just trying to find a way to break it to you without causing you more stress. So, and believe me when I say that you are beautiful. I have to touch on that topic a little bit. Um, if something I have learned throughout my life, I've always been very self conscious of myself. Um, Never had really good self esteem growing up. And, if a man told me I was beautiful or I was pretty, um, I was like, yeah, right, whatever. Um, so, something as I've learned as I've gotten older, um, men won't say that if they don't mean it. They won't. Um, they're really not the kind of creature for mind games. Sorry, guys. I know there's a lot of you out there, but if a man is telling you you're hot and you're sexy and you're beautiful, take it for face value and trust and believe that he means it. Because if he doesn't, he wouldn't say it. So take it for face value and run with it. Um, I think there's nothing more beautiful in this world. And fellas, leave in the comments, because I'm sure there are lots of you out there who can back me up when I say this, that there is nothing more beautiful in the world than a woman who has sacrificed her perfect body um, to have children for her man. There really is nothing that's, a beautiful sacrifice on your behalf, to have children for someone and for yourself. It's an unspoken way to say that, your love for your husband and your children are way more important to you than that of your physical appearance. And really, you're only 2 months out. You've got some time for that body to recoup. Let it. So, in closing, the best advice I can give you is get rid of that friend. Get her gone. Like yesterday. Ask your husband to delete the chat. Get out of your own head and stop overthinking, and give yourself and your husband and your baby all the love that, you all deserve, and receive the love that you deserve from your husband. If there's anyone out there who has had a similar experience, or any advice for this woman, thoughts, comments, leave them in the comments below. You know, if you want to back me up on that comment that I made about, you know, if a man tells you you're beautiful, he means it, because if he didn't, he wouldn't say it. You know, thank you for writing in, and please feel free to send us an update whenever you can. Everyone, I want to thank you for being here and taking time out of your day to spend with me. Don't forget to send me your subscriber emails. Talk to me about anything, even if it's just a story. Doesn't have to be a question or an inquiry. It can be a story. Send it to haute.abby@gmail.com. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and help our channel grow. We will see you all real soon. Bye, everyone.